Well, for the last 10 years, the priorities have been about improving the services that it has to offer to now nearly 4,000 people, to growing the service, adding a much needed additional affordable housing, social rented and mid-market rented in the area, and increasing our impact on the wider community, having a wider role than just the physical bricks and mortar of housing, supporting people living independent lives.
Yes.
Well, curiously, the main development has been around affordable housing. I arrived here soon after the property crash in 2007-8. I came here in 2009, and the redevelopment of the port in Western Harbour and Leith had ground to a halt. We, however, continued to build, and I'm extremely proud of the fact that we've been able to do that. The word persevere is ingrained in the motto of Leith. There are people who feel displaced by the regeneration activity that's been going on over the years. Our job, however, is to work with the existing community as much as encourage new people to come and live, work and play here as well. So it's not an easy one to be satisfying everybody all the time. But if we find that there are groups of people who are feeling particularly marginalised or unheard, then it is our job, because we've been here for a long time and plan to be here for an even longer time in the future. It's our job to make sure that we're listening to them and responding to what their priorities are. We have a very lively customer connect group who are tenants and who identify what is important to them and explore that in more detail. For example, the standard that we let our homes at, and they comment on what improvements can be made, and they make recommendations to the board, who are finally authorised to make the decisions on behalf of the membership of the association. On the board, we've got tenant members as well. So it's important to us that the tenant and other customers have clear say and authority in how the decisions are taken here. The work we do with the wider community and community groups in particular has been extensive over the last probably 15 years now, and something that we're always keen to develop further. We own effectively a number of community buildings as well as the individual homes that we own and manage. And therefore work very closely with the Junction, Citadel, Dr. Bell's and the Pulmenny project. And with the Pulmenny project in particular, we've worked alongside our sheltered housing residents, promoting community connections through intergenerational work. I view the future of Leith in a very optimistic way. I know most residents think very highly of the place, but it must be cleaner and greener. And we will all be so relieved when the tram works are completed, because that will be very disruptive over the next few years. And I'm constantly reminded by visitors who say, what a fantastic place this is. We must come back. So a place to send a postcard from, definitely. Yes, there will be more visitors, but the visitors will only come if it feels great for the local residents. So we must be designing the place for local residents first, and only then the tourists.